Hi everybody, it's ebony.jb and I'm back with another video. And in this video today, I'm going to be reacting to Wizkid's new album, Morayo. Now, I hope I've pronounced that properly. I'll be quite embarrassed if I haven't. I bet I haven't. I'm half Nigerian. I really should be able to pronounce it properly. But anyways, it's been a while and I feel like a fraud. You know, I feel illegitimate. Coming back to YouTube after 6 months is no joke. A combination of changes in my lifestyle, changes in my routine, changes in myself, and I just took a very long hiatus until I knew that I was gonna be able to perform. But even still, I have performance anxiety, so I don't even know. Ultimately, it's about getting down to the music, right? This is why I started this channel. It's about music discussion, music appreciation. So I'm just gonna keep on trying to treat it as such. And I won't be posting as much as I used to when I started the channel around 4 years ago, which was like weekly, you know, every drop I was there. But I will try to now be more timely with my releases, at least once a month. At least once a month. We're gonna try and make something work. In the meantime, I don't have my ideal setup for how I want to film or how I used to film, but I really wanted to get a reaction out for this new Wizkid album because I am a Wizkid fan. I'm going to stop talking now. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy. If you are returning, glad that you're back, and I hope you enjoy as well. It's taking me back to the roots. Okay, right back home.
Wizkid. Nigeria entertainment industry. What's today?
Oh. Oh. It sounds like a movie. It sounds like he's creating a scene right here. Where like he's walking back into the village, back into his roots. And then we've got the trusty sax. Of course the saxophone will be following him there. You know, it didn't stop following him from the last album. The saxophone has joined this album as well.
See the blood for my eye and the pain for my mind. Holy shall I yeah. Life on the show, man. Right now I'm just one vibes and sing. Mama trouble mind one sing. Yeah. Every day, every night, every place. Make you go. Oh, more than I got my shit. Me no need love, real love. Yeah, that's the way you stop. Diamonds on my rails, on my laptop.
Oh,
tell me where the man don't go fit to. Yeah, on my days, I hate to move on. Since I face, place for the pain. Every night's red like we joke. And you know what the thing goes on. They send it to let up, you know. Prayer for a real one. Real life not so easy. Shall I yeah?
oh.
Yeah, they joke about the night, so mommy I do the
This is like, you don't want to hear me, you just want to dance. Because he's literally singing, I've got a troubled mind, vibes and things, but I've got a troubled mind. And I'm just here like, ooh, wait, this beat is sweet. It's a great introduction. It was very homely. It was very back to the roots, but it still had this kind of flamboyant energy, this flashy energy, even though it was homely as well. I really like this introduction. It's got me thinking, what is in store for the album? But that is a sweet, sweet, sweet introduction. And I hope nothing ever happens to Wizkid. Nothing should ever happen to him, please. Because only he can consistently create. Anyways, I didn't even finish the album.
mine. I want to shoot you, mine.
Oh. Okay.
Anytime we will link to me, count your blessings and pray for mercy. Make we roll up the joint, make we make elements, no time. I wonder if you my vibe. I get peace of mind. I dey feel alright. Get money and I dey my high. Ijo alese, baby shalewa. Make anybody no go come
I like Karamo. I like it because it's got like a like it's got like a hunt kind of vibe to it. It's got like a primal energy to it that keeps you bouncing, keeps you moving. So I think it's an easy dancing track.
Dance, tell him go dance, make it tell him go dance.
Oh,
You go dance, you go dance. For the vibe I've been out for day, whether night or day, I dey on my chain.
okay.
Even now my life, they go dey dance to the bed, they go feel like kese, 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 kese. Kese, kese, baby, kese, kese. How many times they go tell you person? They know the beat to the any lesson. Tell them go dance.
Okay, make it dance. Dance.
We gonna 02 to 03, my love Bessie, allow. So baby, tell me why you wanna. She body make you do as you like to the any lesson. Shama and baby, baby. And it's a vibe anytime you did it.
Following off Karamo, Kese is also a little bit like, not a little bit, a lot dancing. It's about dancing. It's got that beat there that is inspiring movement. He's emulated the beat in the way that he's formed the lyrics. It's a very movement type of song, which is funny because following from Troubled Mind, we've had two dancing kind of feel-good songs following off a track titled Troubled Mind and with lyrics that insinuated that there's more to the story than just enjoyment. And then we've just literally had two tracks of enjoyment. So I wonder, is it going to change or is it going to stay on this level? Or is this whole album going to be enjoyment with moments of him showing us that there's a difficulty to it as well, there's a difficulty to his life. I just love that lyric, bad girl from Barbados. Like, that's just gonna be the lyric. I can see people shouting in the functions. Bad girl from... But the thing is, yeah, is this song Rihanna inspired? You know, Barbados, bad girl Riri, she's from Barbados. Like, did they think, hey, if we was to make a song about Rihanna, what would it be? And then they just came up with this. Either way, I'm enjoying it. And it's making me also think about how timely this album is because it's really coming in, what's it now, November, in time for December. And we all know what happens in December in Nigeria. Everybody is there for a good time, not a long time. So it might seem a bit out of place to drop the album now based off the Western world weather, which is snow, rain, depression, sadness. In Nige, in December, it's almost time to turn up. This is actually a really well dropped album in terms of time. Okay. So this one is a little bit more like, it's got a bit more of like an Amapiano feel to it, but it's still dancey. It was still continuing this vibe of enjoyment, good energy. Ashake came on there and he did his thing as per usual. He is a star. I really like this track. It's simple. It's not as how can I say? It's not got a lot going on in this instrumental. At times this instrumental sounds quite empty, but it's still enough to keep you moving. So I think they wanted to give you the bare basics here in terms of instruments. They don't want to overpower or do too much or wow you with all sorts of different effects. It feels like the pace is slowing down a little bit. This reminds me of that Angel song. Time after time, time after time.
That's cool. You touching on my body, that's you. You You know I never said the timing for sure. You know I be regular something. Yeah. Smile for my camera freeze, and anytime you pose, I'ma make you say cheese.
So Time is very lax. It's a very laid back track. It gives me like you're swinging in a hammock on an island. You're not paying too much attention to what is being said, but the vibe is allowing you to pass the time. It sounds like a passing the time track. It feels like this is a cruising, lazy, simple song for passing the time, for relaxing, not thinking too tough.
I love you, don't. I could take you anywhere you wanna go. Tell me where you wanna go. Nothing can tear us apart. You got a piece of my heart that belongs to you, girl. I can't let you have too much.
Easy on your body, but you can't see me when you want. That's the month. Pop that body for me, that's my kind of healing. Sexual, give me all of your season. Give me one taste. I know the things you make a man quest. Nobody ever do it better than this. Drunk on your love and fit to make a man.
You got a piece of my heart. You know you need me. Nothing can tear us apart.
Brent is singing, "You've got a piece of my heart," but the harmonies and the layering kind of gives a solemn, melancholy kind of feel. And the beat and the instrumental sounds a bit like Holiday Island like, right? But then the harmonies and the chorus and the lyrics, it's still romantic. It's just the harmonies make it sound a bit melancholy. So it's a bit of like a flip-flop between two vibes.
That's why I write best on these flights. I've done too many times. Sometimes I might be a good version of me.
Okay.
I know. Every other day, another time zone. She's not easy to let go.
Yeah.
She don't wanna late night solo. Why let her give it up? You know you're made to do it. Sometimes.
Woo! Yeah. I have a weird relationship with this song because the first part of it perplexes me. I'm still trying to, I think upon a few more listens I'll know how I feel. But the second half, I love it. I feel like that should have been the whole song. Sometimes I could be something, the best version or worst version of me. I don't know what he was saying, but the harmony's there, and the way Wizkid kind of bounced off the back of him and came in with his own little semi-verse again. I was like, this is a Brent Faiyaz Wizkid track. Like, it felt like it was blending more in the second half. And the other half, it felt a bit more separate. Like they were doing two separate things, and Brent's thing was like sadder than what Wizkid was doing. But as I said, I think of the first listen, I really like the last bit of the song. So I think the song is still going to make the playlist. I just need to listen to it more, and maybe that first part will blend a bit more in my ears.
You break me down.
It sounds like work. It sounds like the beat of work.
The way she whine, one of a kind. She wanna make a statement. We they gon' make up for last time. Shorty got me.
Break Me Down, it's like, I can see why people enjoy it. I like the sample, but I don't particularly like it more than other tracks I've heard so far in the album. So it's probably my least favorite at the moment, but I still like it. It's just at the bottom of the list.
Oh my God, bring your body good. Oh my God, bring your body good. Oh my God, get the good. Oh my God, get the good. Say you just want dance for me. All the girls want sign to me. I no go let anybody come pressure you. Bring your body good. Oh my God, bring your body good. Oh my God, bring your body good. Oh my God, get the good.
like it. It's moving, it's dancing, it's alive, it's full of energy. I like Bend. Bend is like, again, emulating this dancing enjoyment theme that we've been having going on in the album. Ooh, these violins. Wow. Okay.
The competition on my way, I blast that stand every day. They're gonna think I'm insane if I really speak on it.
Adding straight to the playlist at this moment in time.
They fall like water from my head. A couple million on my neck, I'm shining. Mommy, shining, you know it. Waiting like I they invest. If you look long, all long. Change me gently as we dip up, then go bow down. All long. I got a million blessings. All long. I got a million blessings.
Okay.
Oh, you on war with the brother, tell me sure you got the stamina. Right beat back for the stress. I'm on the grind, no go flex. Blessings they fall like water from my head. A couple million on my neck, I'm shining. Mommy, shining, you know. You can rewind me all long. Change me gently as we dip up, then go bow down. All long. I got a million blessings. All long.
A million blessings. There's so many things I love about it. I love the random dude, the doom. I don't know what it is. It sounds like a trumpet that just goes boom like that, and it just spikes up. It just gives this blast of energy to the track. I just, just a quick. It sounds like underwater. It sounds. I don't know why it sounds a little bit submarine-like, but that's what the beat gives. So it feels deeper and lower. And then it adds a depth to this whole a million blessings, because it's like he's talking about he's blessed and he's had a million, he's had a plethora of blessings. And because the song sounds so deep and it doesn't sound like it's distracting with a lot of high sounds and instruments, it adds a more, I don't know, like adds sincerity to what he's saying, because it's like a low, deep, rumbling track. So you can really focus in on what he's saying. That's up there for me. That's a favorite. This is like R&B.
Get away, you do me right. Put it do me nice, I know it. Say I be calling, cause I know say your love not gone bad. Je peux pas me prononcer, ma baby fait comprendre que je peux pas renoncer. T'as fait de moi un boss comme Rosé. Je peux pas résister, non penser. J'ai dans la tête une mélodie qui dit interdit après minuit. Après minuit. Délaissé son déshabillé, c'est moi que t'as choisi, tu l'as pas.
The beat sounds sampled. Oh, what's that song? It's gonna bug me.
Balance, girl. Baby, hold it down for me. So many other little things to do with it, everything.
And I can't let you go. That one. What's that song I'm thinking about? Somebody knows.
À nous non penser, j'ai dans la tête une mélodie qui dit interdit après minuit. Sans te mentir, je vais m'évader, mais tu m'as laissé sans déshabillé, c'est moi que t'as choisi, j'en connais plusieurs.
This is a really big track. I like this track. He doesn't know what he's doing. Well, he knows what he's doing here. There's a lot of French-speaking African countries. He's kind of speaking to this culture here, this blended culture. I absolutely love it. Not only is there French-speaking African countries, but there are Black French individuals. So like he's hitting so many demographics, so many markets here. This is a big money-making track. I like it though. It's sweet, it's subtle, it's gentle. The French just is just merging beautifully. Like it's a really great track. And the feature did their thing.
Everyone know, love it when you're grab it like it's baby yo. This kind of music make you feel right now. Watch and play, got you pulling back just to the side. Yeah, so I go. I did live my life like it's gold. You wanna go on about me love? Why you fuck up, baby, make you put the bands on? Baby, them to make me feel alive, I don't feel like. We did two teams on my toes, alright. The way I tryna be home is going on all tonight. Let's go and pour it up tonight. See me
Jasmine Sullivan, and I love her contribution to this song. Her voice is really just powerful, but she was able to make it a little bit more mellow here, but with there's still a bit of raspiness. I love it. It's just not my favorite song. Love her contribution, but again, it's a little bit like, what was the other one that I didn't really, was it Break Me Down? Yeah, it's just not up there for me at the moment.
Maybe we could go slow. Maybe we can stay young. And surely know it. Your body's so wicked. Baby girl, you're wild. Come make us spoil you. You dey follow my lead, love. Honey, 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 honey.
Oh!
You should be falling on me, love. The GLE just to show you it's neat like this. Just dey follow my lead. My girl, yeah, everything I did plus one. Coming in resistantly, that's one. Love when you talk, they expect my language. And surely know it.
Oh!
Your body's so wicked.
What?
Baby girl, you're wild. Come make us spoil you.
Okay.
So, make you dey follow me, honey, honey, honey. You should be falling on me.
This is a dancing one. I can see some waists moving to this.
Request my light. Come make a boo for me. Hold on, take a shot, make a hold them. Give it a ride. We live it a ride. Plenty talk, no the full basket. Blessings falling, no pop, pop, pop. How many men don't follow me? Live my life on low. Living life I don't care. Living like I don't care.
Okay.
My fashion what they like a planter. Yeah, we don't look like what we come for any for the darkest day. Take a puff and elevate. Give it thanks for blessings, yeah. I'm on amazing grace. Blood, sweat and tears where we day today. Men to double the full basket. Blessings falling, no pop, pop, pop. How many men don't follow me gone? I'm getting almost with the pop, pop, pop.
I like it. I feel like this album has continued that vibe of feel good, good vibes, good times, enjoyment. It didn't give anything more of what it gave in the beginning in Troubled Mind, of this like deeper, under the surface brewing like lowness. It's been pretty high in positivity and vibes. Oh. Oh.
Step back and adore the beautiful thing. God bless me with the more. God gave me it, God gave me you. Yeah, no one else I could choose. Oh, the sweetest melody for sure.
It sounds like he's whispering in my ear. This is too intimate. This is too intimate. I'm not supposed to be in the room. I'm not supposed to hear this. This is why, this is personal problems. Not problems, personal pleasures that I'm not supposed to be here.
Katana, yeah, for our life, now be the star, right? Gentle with my touch, gentle with my words. We know if you pay for time while we can't rush. Gentle,
Let you wait on my body. Let you go, kinda burden above me. No time to float on your plate.
And Nays, you have a beautiful fairy-like voice that just sounds like you're parting the clouds. Her voice is insane. I like the song a lot. It's called Slow. It is slow, but it's impactful. It's a very interesting change.
run my race, yeah. I gotta run my race, yeah. Do my reduce my stress. I'm the guy, yeah. Make me want to talk about real life fantasies. Smoke a milli for the pain. One baby, give me something. Make a sip my liquor and then we not chaser. Now I don't feel like bass. Why I go to let them to the hate? I've been all up on my face, yeah. I gotta run my race, yeah. Do my reduce my stress.
That's the first time in a while since the first introduction he's come back to this kind of deeper message.
The money no they come quick. All of a sudden, see as then they rush me. I pray to God, say my matter no go lost me. I just supply to get do. I'm a fresh hitter in Christ Avenue. When I get nothing but the vibes on my crew.
Okay.
And all the lyrics and my flows, I just screaming that they turn revenue. Man, I'm okay. I know my mama pray for me. And I know they always wait for me. Let y'all make a way for me. Run to Baba Loki. Omo awa jello, we elevate the sun now. Could shit done done. Every day's in a blessing. Me know they turn revenue. Many things you never knew. They steady wondering why we can never lose. So we go shy you tonight cause we cook. Mama call me a your balloon. Could shit done done. Every day's in a blessing. Omo awa jello.
I like this album a lot. I think it's very, very comprehensive. Very, very complete. I really, really like it. I like it more than his last album, which was More Love, Less Ego. Made in Lagos to me sounded like love. It just sounded like pure love and appreciation for the country, for the culture, for the music. More Love, Less Ego sounded like a little bit of a break and just more like fun. But this seems like it's not necessarily returning back to this love, but it's returning back to this balance, this wholeness, this completeness. Wizkid showing all of what he's good at doing, with some great features in there. I really, really enjoy this album. I think I would rate it off the first listen like a 7.5, just because of the things that's pulling it down is that I feel like there's some songs that I feel like there's 2 songs that didn't need to be in there. It's a very concise album, 16 songs, which is great. But based off everything, I feel like we could have gone without Bad For You with Jasmine Sullivan. And I love Jasmine Sullivan and I love her contribution. But it doesn't, for me, that song doesn't fit very well in the album with everything else. That could fit in another album, potentially, more than it fits here. And then the other one, Break Me Down, I feel like if we didn't have Break Me Down, would we cry? No, I don't think we would cry. That's just my logic. It could be even more concise. That's just me being pernickety. Off the first listen, I don't want to rate it so highly because there's adrenaline and there's endorphins and there's all these stuff flying around. So I'll give it a 7. But after re-listening and actually taking some time to properly dig deep into lyrics, there's potential, of course, always for a rating to change. I'm happy I got to listen to it and share the experience with you guys. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, smash the subscribe button down below and leave a comment down below of your thoughts. I'll see you guys all next time.